In this video, we're going to tell you how to change the oil on any Volkswagen Bug. This is a 73, but they're all the same. From the early 40s up till 77, the way you change it is completely the same. So first we're gonna drain the oil, get underneath. Right here is the drain plug. It's this big bolt right in the center. We're also gonna take all these bolts out because we're going to clean the oil strainer. These engines do not have an oil filter, but the oil strainer does need to be cleaned occasionally. And then after that's done, right here is the oil filler. And I'll show you how to do all this. So I got my drain pan underneath. This bolt right here is a 21 millimeter. On some cars it's a 19. This one's a 21, however. So we're gonna get that loose. And I'm gonna pull it off. So now that it's draining, set that down in a place where you remember it. And we are going to pull this cap off, just so that the oil can come out of the engine easier. Obviously, because air needs to replace the oil. Simple physics. So now we're gonna take these little bolts off so that we can pull the strainer out. And these are a 10 millimeter, as you can see right there. There are 6 of them. So we'll pull that off and the oil strainer will drop out. So as you can see, all those nuts are off of there. And now this slides out, and the oil strainer gasket will slide off, and then the oil strainer will pop off of the studs, and there it is. It's a little bit dirty, so we'll give it a nice clean up and it'll go back in. All right, so I just ran a little water through it and washed it off with a rag. And now I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit. If it's really dirty, you could probably use something like a carb cleaner or degreaser, but this one wasn't dirty at all. Nice clean oil in there, so we're just gonna let it sit and dry and then we'll put it back in. All right, so I got the oil strainer put back on, torqued down, and the drain plug put back in. So now we'll get a funnel and fill it up from the fill spout right here. And we're gonna put 10W30 in this car. That's a pretty good oil for these cars for the winter time. In the summertime, I'd recommend something a little heavier, but 10W30 for the winter time when it's a little colder, perfect. And this car is only gonna take about 2.5 quarts. But obviously use your dipstick to make sure you fill it up all the way.
Girl, girl. I can't sing that for the video because we're gonna get copyrighted.